This is Crash, a long-term employee of the automobile industry. But now, Crash has joined the wind industry, working with us at LM Wind Power. Today, Crash is going to be working on a wind turbine blade from the tall scaffold. Working at heights of several meters doesn't scare Crash at all. Because with all due respect, Crash's previous jobs were far more dangerous. So what could possibly happen to change that? Oh no! Poor Crash! Next time, you should pay more attention. Fortunately for Crash, he can get a new chance tomorrow. Good night, Crash. Sleep well. This is Crash. He used to work with the automobile industry. But now, Crash is working with us in LM Wind Power. A very busy day for Crash is now 5 minutes to closing time. Everyone wants to go home on time. But Crash is too slow. Oh, Crash! You cannot hurry the disposal of chemicals. But fortunately, for a dummy, Crash can try again tomorrow. Good night, Crash. Sleep well.
I don't think that this is a campaign. I think it's more of a program. And with that, it has to become something that is embodied in everything that we do. So Crash becomes sort of the spokesperson for safety in LM Wind Power. I must say that I have the utmost respect for all actors out there. It's a tough job.
Værsgo.
Tougher than it seems when you see all sorts of films. I think the most fun was actually to see my co-workers in the scenes, how they sort of got excited about Crash.
Crash is here to remind me what can go wrong. Crash is a symbol. Crash is an experienced worker that is very disciplined, and he is doing what he is told to do, almost without thinking. So we are responsible if something happened to Crash. If we are not specifying very well what he has to do, he can have an accident. If we are leaving possibilities open, he maybe can choose the wrong one.
Yeah, let's go.
To make Crash come alive, we had our 3D animator wear a suit full of small sensors that could track his every movement, making it a lot easier to animate afterwards. But it also made it easier for the other actors to interact with Crash, because they had a real person in front of them to act with and giving them the real reactions to whatever Crash was doing.
Well, of course I want people to see the films, and I want them to be impacted by the films. So I want them to laugh a little bit. I want them to say, oh, wow. And also I want them to say, ugh. So I want that emotion to come out, and then the best thing would be if they simply picked it up.
Oh, stop.
And then what happens after they see the films is actually what we're interested in, because that's where the effect comes in.
We didn't want Crash to show emotions like pain, because he is a dummy that cannot feel any pain. But still we want him to show emotions through his body language, so that people can relate to him as a real colleague, someone they really want to take care of.
We need to take communications about safety into the behavioral sphere, so that we get sort of the habitual safety and the safety into the DNA of people, rather than putting up countless rules of what you can and what you cannot do. Because when you're about to get into an accident, you don't look up in a manual, you don't remember all the rules. It has to be something that makes perfect sense, because it makes perfect sense.